Where are my concussion people here by round of applause? Any concussed people by round of applause? Not too loud. I mean, I have had 2 concussions in my life. The most recent was in California, in Los Angeles. I got into a car accident, and the car hit my car with such force that my head hit the driver's side window and my glasses flew off my face across the car to the window of the other side of the car and landed on the lap of the passenger. And I got a concussion. And by the way, that also shut down Hollywood Boulevard, which to date is my greatest professional achievement, I should say. Thank you. But my first concussion happened years and years before that. I was doing this thing called tubing. And if you're not familiar with tubing, it is my opinion it should be an Olympic event. It involves a lake, and it involves a tube, and it involves a speedboat, and there's a driver of the speedboat, and then there's a spotter on the speedboat that tells the driver what the tuber wants to do. In this case, I was the person on the tube. So you can either sit on the tube or you can lay flat on the tube. And so I was sitting on the tube. And in these handles, which you're supposed to hang on to so you don't die. So in my experience with tubing, you tell the spotter what you want to do by either giving an indication like this, you want to go faster, or an indication like this, you want to go slower. And also, I don't know if this is a state law, but I think it is. I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but I think it's a state law that the driver always has to be intoxicated. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not certain, but I think that's true. So I was on this tube, and it was a beautiful day, sunny day, not a cloud in the sky, and the mist was spraying up from the water, and it was very refreshing, and I was sailing along, and I was saying, go faster, because that's what you do when you go tubing. You always got to go faster. I've never seen anybody in their right mind say go slower. So they're saying go faster, so we're going faster, and it was exhilarating, and there was so much adrenaline, and I keep saying go faster. And then there was a point in time where we were going, I don't know how fast we were going, but we were going fast enough. If we had gone like 3 miles an hour faster, we were going back in time, I think. There was a flux capacitor on the speedboat. So I was saying go faster. I let go of the tube to say go faster, and the tube, it moved, and I couldn't hang on, and I thought, oh, this ain't good. So I held onto the tube. And then I realized I can't indicate to the driver if I want to go faster or slower. I'm hanging on for dear life. And then it really occurred to me that I don't remember, it had been 10 years or so since I had been tubing, I don't remember how to get off the tube gracefully. So when you're going at a high rate of speed,
Can you get off gracefully?
I couldn't. When you're going at a high rate of speed, they say when you hit water, it's like hitting cement. So with that in mind, I wasn't sure what I should do. My options were to just stay hanging on to the tube forever. I would probably still be on the lake today if I hadn't let go, or figure out how to get off the tube gracefully. And I thought there's just a certain point in time where I just have to let go and see what happens. So I let go of the tube, and I hit the water head first. And then I bounced, and I hit the water head first a second time. I don't even know how that's possible, but that's what happened. So if you take that in reverse and compare it, that's like I'm driving down the road with my head out the window, and someone drives by with a cement block and goes, pow! And then they do it again for good measure, and then I fall into a lake. And somehow that's what happened. So I had a concussion. I was dizzy. I couldn't see straight. I was slurring my speech. I had a massive headache. But I knew at some level I had to let go of that tube because that was really my only option, even though it was going to hurt, even though it was going to be dizzying, and even though it was just not going to be fun. So I share all of this with you, not only so you can delight in my own personal pain, but also because if this is a metaphor and this show is that tube, I think I need to let go of the tube. So in about a year, we have a whole nother season, but next season, we are going to end the Nite Show. We have a whole nother season to go. And but as much as I enjoy the adrenaline and as much as I enjoy the high rate of speed that we're going at, it's just going to go faster. And at some point, you got to let go of the tube. So I'm going to let go of the tube. We're going to let go of the tube. But we do have another year. And it's going to be the best year. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to get some of the guests we've always wanted to come on the show. Stephen King, we're looking at you. We're going to get some of the friends of the show that we've had on for years. And we're going to do some amazing sketches and have some great music. But next spring sometime, we haven't figured it all out yet, but we're going to wrap it up. So the best part about this all is that I will finally get to fulfill my lifelong dream of being a salesman for Norwex Cleaning Supplies.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.